everybody. God damn it. Always the lighting with this thing. I'm here to talk to you guys about dating. What? About dating. About my experience dating. Hold on. Who knew? This is better. Okay. So my experience dating specifically on Tinder, because, you know, Tinder is a very easy to use app if you use it. It's easy to use. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a dating app. You swipe people based on whether or not you find them attractive, and then you possibly talk to them. There's some decent people on Tinder. They're mostly bad people on Tinder, so it's really up to you. Like, you have to have a pretty low faith in humanity to go on Tinder. You can't approach Tinder optimistically. I've gone on dates with anywhere from 5 to more people on Tinder. And I say more because there are some that like really weren't memorable at all, and then there are some that were like, oh, that's cute, and there was one where I dated someone but probably shouldn't have, because I have to figure out so much of my own shit before dating someone. I haven't had a Tinder dating horror story until somewhat recently, when I went on a date with someone who is kind of funny. Like, I'd seen him in Whole Foods, which is like my jam. That's my place to be. I'd seen him in Whole Foods, so I was like, hey, I think I've seen you in Whole Foods. He's like, yeah, I'm there all the time. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we matched up, and then I said that. And his bio was like, just listed his height, which he was tall, and then that he liked to smoke weed. And I'm like, are you gonna list that in your bio? I don't care what people do, but I don't consider anything that I do substance-wise as defining myself enough to put in a bio. I was like, there's no way that this could be like that bad. And he was like very attractive, very friendly, like texted me a lot, which was like, we haven't met yet, I'm not really. That was red flags all over the place. But my friends were like, no, this dude is cute, you gotta go out with him. And I was like, I don't really want to, I think he's like not got that much going on. And then they were like, no, you should. And then I was like, fine, I will. And you know what? Don't listen to your friends, because they're wrong and you're right all the time. I go on this date, we like meet up, and the second we meet up, he like starts walking, because we're gonna go to the Esplanade and like chill out. He starts walking with me to the Esplanade, and he's like walking and he's smoking wax. If you're the type of person who might do this, compare that to going to a bar and then just taking a shot of tequila the second your date shows up. That was like, okay, this is a red flag. He wasn't making very much eye contact. I'm like, this is very strange. And he was like very bad at conversation. Like, the first thing he asked me is like, hey, he's like, how are you vegan? Well, I gave up animal product. Nice. How? Do you like not eat eggs? I'm like, yeah, I don't eat eggs. They're not that big a part of anyone's diet. I don't know why that's weird. Right. Is that like paleo? No, it's not like paleo. It's kind of the exact opposite of paleo. But you don't eat anything. I do eat stuff. Like, this is too much on the accosting front of having a conversation. We go to the Esplanade, and he starts smoking a joint. So every moment we've been together now, he's been smoking the whole time. We were like having a conversation, kind of. I would ask him a question and he would wait like 4 seconds and then respond. He was like, oh, how was your summer? I'm like, it was good. How was yours? And he was like, it was good. Actually, it was really bad for like a week. My uncle died. He was like my dad's best brother. Like, sorry to your dad's other brothers. But I didn't actually say that. I was like, oh, sorry. He's like, yeah, really, like, it kills the mood. I'm like, okay, so does everything you've done so far. I was like, how often a day do you smoke weed? And he's like, you know, throughout the day, like, all the time. I smoke weed, I go to the gym, and I eat. You don't seem like you have that much going on in your life. I am a nice person on a date, even if it doesn't go well. Like, I've been on dates that don't go well, and I'm like, I'll stick this out until it comes to a natural end. Like, 45 minutes in, he goes, hey, my friend wants to go to, like, a thing, but can I, like, hit you up later tonight? No. You cannot leave a date and then hit me up later tonight. That's not a thing. No. Because it was already like 8:30 p.m. He left, and I went over and chilled out with my friend, and all was well. I think it was just maybe a bad date. I'm sure that I'll come up with many Tinder horror stories. Luckily, the next day I had a very good date with someone else who is vegan, so that's props for that person. My Tinder warning is, if someone says that they smoke weed in their bio, maybe ask them what they do in their average day. Most likely, they will not just go to the gym and smoke weed and eat, but maybe they do. And if they do, you might not want to go on a date with that person. Wow, that was my Tinder horror story. Hopefully, if y'all go on Tinder, you experience something different and more pleasurable. I'm sure that you will. If you like this video, subscribe. It's somewhere down there. You can find it. Follow me on Instagram, Small Steps and Footprints. I post things way more often there than I do here, and they take a lot less time to view. So, have fun with your lives. Peace, love, and a shit ton of rice.